Roswell, as it turns out, was the only, in 1947, was the only nuclear weapons facility that stored nuclear bombs on Earth. It was the Roswell Army Air Base. And that was the sole place on Earth that had atomic weapons. And that's why there were those three craft that came in. But what happened is that, and we have an FBI memo to J. Edgar Hoover that explains this. It's in our archive, the Disclosure Project Intelligence Archive, which we've spent about $500,000 putting together in the last couple of years, and now everybody can see all this online. DPIarchive.com, if you people are making notes, and you can put a link in there. But what happened is that this ended up having Roswell. We detonated through it was hidden in a radar array, an electromagnetic pulse or scalar type weapon that caused these craft to lose their guidance and propulsion systems. And two of them collided together, but there were three that ended up going down. Two were found right away. One was not found until the early 50s in a remote area of New Mexico going northwest in the mountains from Roswell. So we have all this documented, and I've debriefed firsthand witnesses back in the early 90s who worked that operation. But the reason for it, it wasn't just because, Roswell has become sort of cliche, like Area 51. But in reality, it was because, as were the nuclear weapons, the only ones on the planet, I should say atomic weapons, were stored. It was before we had nuclear, which are the thermonuclear weapons, which are much more dangerous, the hydrogen bombs. And so that's how that evolved.